Coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Washington football team. Kicker Dustin Hopkins set to get this one going. And we are underway here on EA Sports. This is Tony Pollard. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Prescott looks to throw on first. He'll get this to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Prescott now. A dump off to Elliott. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to face a third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down of the yard. Running with Elliott. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. But Dak Prescott, probably not the first name you think of in terms of strongest arms in the NFL, but he showed it off there.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. DeAndre Carter returning it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Heineke now looking to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Heineke. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. picked up by and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The give is to Elliott. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down and 1. Greg Zerline for the Cowboys field goal.
And Zerline's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
First down, Washington.
Heineke on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Coverage defensively by Micah Parsons.
And a play fake, and now Heineke slings this deep for McLaurin. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 59 yards. And Washington able to make this a close game again. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Washington 7.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They go play action. Now Heineke. Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Play action now. Here's Heineke. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Heineke. And he finds Seals-Jones complete. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
So, Charles, we are 3 weeks now into the regular season, and we're left with 5 unbeaten teams. Raiders and Broncos in the AFC, over in the NFC, Panthers, Cards, and Rams, all at 3-0. Maybe not the 5 that we would have predicted when the season started, but of that group, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm willing to say absolutely all of them.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards.
You'd think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Here's Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Prescott. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment. But they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Here's a diving catch right side. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Again, it's Elliott.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Here's Carter now on the return. Well, now how about this return?
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Heineke now. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Escaping the pressure right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
But their first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. On play action, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half.
You'll give it back.
This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter back deep. And bulldozing his way through.
Get your hands on me, little dude.
With the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's it?
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. From the shotgun, it's Heineke. That's complete to his running back, Carter. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing, Heineke. Steps away to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now Pollard. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And that's Elliott, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to air one out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first.
Let's go, guys.
Back underway on EA Sports. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up second and 3 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25 on second down, Heineke. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the pickup there.
23 yards. First down, Washington.
On first and 10, Heineke. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First down, Washington.
And room there to work it inside the 25. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Prescott. He's got his receiver, Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys!
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
On play action, Heineke.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 34. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know,
it ain't over yet.
Yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34. Prescott looks to throw on first. Touchdown, Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2, but I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Pressure gets there on Heineke, and down he goes. Osa Odighizuwa gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Heineke. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Randy Gregory drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's Tressway now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. Prescott from the gun. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Cameron Curl. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. DeAndre Carter, 32 yards. And the interception by the Washington defense leads to a touchdown. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Now Pollard. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
52's the mic right here. Go ahead. I got you, sir. Mike 52. Check Mike 20.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Don't fuck with Cameron Curl, boy.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
The Washington first down.
Heineke on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. From the gun, Heineke.
A throw to the flat here for McKissick.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the play fake, and now Heineke.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Heineke to throw it.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Anthony Brown.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Able to get there and pick it. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college. So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards.
They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Sit your ass down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You got lucky tonight. You got lucky, boy. You got lucky. 10-1, 10-1, 10-1, 10-1, 10-1. 10-1. You got your kingdomship, girl. You got your kingdomship, girl.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Room here to run.
I heard him. I'm hurting him, Montre. I'm hurting him.
Very nice gain. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
And the Cowboys, 1st down.
Run for Pollard. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As he'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Tony Pollard, 48 yards. And the Cowboys have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic.
We're going to pay, little girl. We're going to pay, little girl.
Second half, that got done.
You were just so wet, I drowned. That's all. It was just so wet, I drowned.
Near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
I drowned up in that poontang, Montre. You gonna pay, sorry, dude. You suck, dude. Piece of shit.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Play action now. Here's Heineke.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football.
Man, I need to go back and replay that, bro. I had a 5-down lineman. You had 3. This nigga ran right past that. Let me look at that. Oh, my God. He ran right past number 73? Oh, man. What in the... Look at... What... This is ridiculous. But anyway, good game, girl. Good game, girl.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Now a give here to Pollard.
Look at the linebacker. I ain't even finna control a lot. That damn stupid ass computer is stupid as hell. Excuse me, girl. Nah, you ain't my king. Nah, you the Washington Redskins king. Oh, you the Washington Redskins king. Hey, it's gonna be pretty tough. It's gonna be pretty tough to win with this team. Don't think it's over though. Don't think it's over. I know this is my team. I'm gonna ride with my team. I'm gonna ride with my team. Oh yeah, hey, now you do it. Now you do who you do. You do who you do. Win, lose, or draw. I take my Redskins against any team in the NFL. That's my team. Bring them. You know. Now you know what. Now you said that much. I think I might light you up. I might get Baltimore. I did good with Lamar.
2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they
okay, well we gonna see. Now I got a quarterback can run. That's gonna put some pressure on y'all.
One last shot now for Heineke.
Look at that, see? Look at that, man. Look at that, dude. Be quiet. Touchdown. 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 Oh, yeah, I'm always going to start a kingdomship. Anybody else can run. I'm sorry, Juice. I got one against Jamie. I'm down 5-0 to him. You won your first one. I got one against Damien. I mean, I don't even think he going to play no more. I think he at the retirement stage. So, I mean, hey, that's going to be where I'm going to get my kingdomship from because Jamie don't want to play. He don't want to play Regs. But I'm going to get one from you, though, dude. Now we going to play with new teams. I'm going to show you something. Sorry, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Team's good. They get the touchdown, the point after.
Yeah.
As this one's now over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take